Hello, my name is Representative Pam Powers-Hanley, and I represent LD9 in Tucson in the Arizona House. Well, today's featured bill is HB 2772, and you can see it's quite a long bill. It's more than 40 pages long, and it has a 5-page amendment. And so you might say to yourself, why is this so long and complicated? Well, this is so long and complicated because this bill represents a dramatic increase in gambling in the state of Arizona. So you might realize that the state has a long-term contract with the Indian tribes to allow them to have casino gambling on their reservations. And so it's been up and down, the gaming compact and the relationship between the governors and the tribes. But this is the latest round of negotiations for the gaming compact, and attached, I guess, sort of to the gaming compact negotiation is Governor Doug Ducey's will or intention to expand gaming and, quote, modernize it. And we know during the pandemic, fewer people went to places like restaurants and casinos, and so there was less gambling, obviously, during these time frames when people don't want to go to these large venues. And so what's the solution? Online gaming. That's what we have here. And so basically this says that the state will create a Keno game and a draw game that can be played outside of the casino. The Keno can be played at other places where there's already betting, like at the racetracks, the horse tracks, or different bars have like kiosks for gaming, for parimutuel betting. The draw game will be on your phone, and so it's like a card game that you bet against the house, you play against the house. And then the other thing that's in here, which is the bulk of the bill, is expansion of sports betting. And so this includes fantasy sports betting and also betting on professional sports teams and collegiate sports teams. And so there are national vendors, basically, that set up the book for these games. And the sports teams will contract with one of these vendors, and then the vendor will run the game and take the bets, verify the users, collect the users' personal information, make sure that everything's on the up and up, pay the winners, and then pay the state and keep some profits for themselves. And so my biggest concern in this is that data privacy. I mean, I don't think that I can stem the tide of widespread gambling, although I do have serious public health concerns about gambling. Gambling is an addiction. People will lose money on this. People will make a lot of money, but every dollar that somebody makes on this is a dollar somebody else lost. So I'm concerned about data privacy because obviously these vendors are going to be collecting quite a bit of personal data on the gamblers. They have to verify their age. They have to verify that they live in the state of Arizona, so there's going to be some sort of geocoding as to where they are. Some of these bets can only be made at a certain location, so it's going to track whether or not you're in this particular location making this bet. And so I had a lot of questions in committee and today when I was talking with some of the vendors about what kind of data is collected, where it's stored, who owns it, what do they do with it? For example, do they do marketing? Of course they do marketing to the gamblers. And also about storage. How long is the data stored? Who owns it? And there was just, not real good answers. So I am very concerned about privacy of the gamblers, and I'm also very concerned about proliferation of gambling and what it will do to the long-term public health in the state of Arizona. My concern is that people will lose their homes over this. People also are going to lose their privacy. And so this is concerning. Take a look, 2772, and send me an email or make a comment on this video. I would really like to know what you think about this. All right, take care.